Hello, right now we will be learning how to make baklava. It is a traditional Mediterranean dessert that I'm sure you will really like a lot. The first thing that I'm gonna do is peel my pistachios. Okay, so I'm gonna peel my pistachios first. So if you already bought them peeled, then you don't have to peel them, of course. But since I didn't bought them peeled, it's better like this because it's more fresh. Then you can just take this little thing out of it. So that's the first thing you will do. Now the next step that we're gonna do is blend our walnut. We're gonna blend our walnut until it is very good blended like this. I'm gonna blend it a little bit more because that's not enough. Okay, so I'm gonna usually do this in a mortar because my blending machine doesn't really work that good. But if you have a blending machine that works really good, then use the blending machine or the mortar, whatever you prefer. Now we're also gonna blend our pistachio. Put it here in a mortar, but you guys can blend it too, which is whatever. And so here is how my blended almond looks after after putting it in the mortar and everything. So that's how it should look like. Oh, I didn't mean to say I didn't mean to say almonds, walnuts. They're walnuts, not almonds. Okay, so but you guys can use almond too, or you guys can use both, just like whatever you want. There are many ways of doing the baklava. Okay, now what I did is in this little pan with some water. I added the 2 cups of water. And now to this, I'm gonna add 1 cup of sugar. So 2 cups of water, 1 cup of sugar. So this is kind of like a syrup that we're making. And we're gonna mix this. Now we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder. And just let it cook while you're mixing it for a little while. So right here I have some puff pastry dough, but you guys can use other types of doughs. I may even make another video of this another day, showing you guys how to make this with another type of dough so that you guys can see the difference or something. Yeah, there are many ways of doing it. Okay, so this time I have here some puff pastry dough. Okay, so now I am going to add the blended almonds to this I forgot the name, to this dough, this puff pastry dough. So we're gonna add all of the almonds that we blended. We're gonna leave some for another time. So do not add all of them, leave a little bit for later. So we're gonna add some of the pistachios in here. this one we're gonna leave a little bit too. And maybe you'll say, well, I'm saying to leave a little bit, but I got all of it. No, I have here my little bit here for later. As I said before, you can also add almonds if you want. Okay, now we're gonna add this little syrup to this here. Not all of it. And like that, just okay. Now I'm gonna add another puff paste that I already added another puff paste on top of it. I am going to add a little bit of my syrup now. This that I have added is my syrup. Okay, now I cut this little thing in squares and with a knife like this, just any type of knife I guess will work. And now I'm gonna add our blended pistachios in top of this. Top of all of the squares like that. Like that, like that, like a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit here. Now let's add a little bit more to those here. We didn't add much to. And I like sometimes doing that because then I add more to it, but I like make sure that like all of the other ones are like completed, and then I add more to the ones that I didn't add much to. That's just my way of doing it. Oh, and also to this one, we didn't add much anything to these two. Okay, I added the thing to the oven right here to 350 Fahrenheit degrees. And we're gonna cook this for 10 minutes. I missed that 10 minutes, sorry about that. For 30 minutes. Okay, for 30 minutes. For about 30 minutes. Okay, so now I'm gonna try my baklava. Okay, let's see how this is. It is delicious.